So here you can see the difference between a Blue Air 211 and a 211i. What the key differences are is that on this previous design, you still had all of the components right up top, so you would just open this up. Now, you wouldn't twist it off, you would press the buttons here and that would pop off the head. And now they've gone to something like this, where you can take off the top, pop it off, will be popped off. And here is where your filters are located. It's not just the filters are put in differently, but also the filters have been upgraded. Now this is my Blue Air. We use ours, so you notice a little bit of discoloration on ours. But if I just straighten this out and you compare it in terms of the overall thickness to this Blue Air, you'll notice that the new Blue Air 211i filters are definitely thicker in terms of the HEPA department, and the carbon filters are just about the same. So the carbon filters are just about the same. So Blue Air updated their filter design, so it's not only thicker, but it's gonna be a little bit more dense, which gives you better air quality because more air has to pass through these thicker filters. So that means that's a win. Also, because of how it's designed, it uses less plastic and less metal in its overall construction, because once it's done, you really only have that plastic frame around it. The one drawback to this design is that this has a metal frame. So if my kid was to kick it, or your dog or your cats are playing with it, they can't really touch the inside filter, while here it's only protected by this cloth pre-filter, so your kids can smush this and you have to be a little bit more gentle. It doesn't have the same rigidity as a metal framed Blue Air 211. So here we're just going to pop it back on, and then you just have to place back your cover. Another key feature I want to share on the Blue Airs is going to be on their head units. The 211 and the 211 Auto are coming with a more rectangular design. And even though this is really beautiful, I do find that on the 211i Max, the turbine and the fan is going to be larger, even though it's still relatively the same power setting. This is utilizing 46 watts on the 211i. On the 211 Auto, you're going to be looking at about 39 watts, and on the standard 211, it's just about 45 watts. On the standard 211, it's just about 61 watts. So 61 watts on the normal 211, you get 39 watts on the 211 Auto, just because they're more efficient. And on the 211i, it is coming at about 46 watts of total power draw. If you look at them cross-sectionally, the 211i also has a deeper turbine. It's just going to have improved airflow, and that's also why it has a higher CADR score, and it has a higher room coverage area, closer to about 630 square feet, while this one is closer to about 550. You'll also notice on the bottoms are also going to be different here. Much more of a turbine versus one large turbine box fan design versus more of a turbine design here. So more of a turbine design on the 211i than on the box fan design of your 211. Menu displays are going to be a little bit different here. You're really just getting kind of like a sticker on the 211. On the 211 Auto, you'll be getting more of an indicator bar that's going to light up based on what fan speed or setting you have it at. Here, you're getting more information. You're going to get an LED display, and it's going to be able to also change colors based on the air quality inside of the room it's in. So this is going to be pretty similar to the 211 Auto. The real difference comes down to that now you have more adjustable fan speeds, because this is going to have more programmable fan speeds, and it comes with particle sensors for 3 different sizes. Instead of being limited just to the 2.5 micron size, this is a 1, 2.5, and a 10 micron size particle sensor. You have the filter completely on the outside, and the filter has been updated, so it's going to be thicker. And you have 4 different designs, as well as this bigger case design. So it has a higher CADR score with the updated turbines to go all the way up to about 640 square feet every 12 minutes, which gives you a much wider area that this can be used by itself inside over the 211. You see that the fan design has been updated. It's definitely more of a cyclone shape that goes kind of like concave inward. While here, it's just more of a traditional box fan design with a very fractal-like grille. So there is more airflow, improved airflow on the 311i than on the 211. So I just want to show you how easy it is to connect your Blueair device. So here we're just inside of the Blueair app. We're just going to connect a product. So now that your Wi-Fi password is connected, it's going to say, all right, connecting to the Wi-Fi network and then adding air purifier to your account. So that is pretty much all these steps that are entailing getting this set up. Once this finishes, now you can control your 211 completely from inside the app. So they just ask you, where do you want to place it? I'm going to say my living room. So this is going to be in the living room. This is going to be on our 211. You can assign the location of your 211 in terms of the address. Now it can also be used for 3 different particle sizes, PM1, 2.5, and 10. So different from dust, smoke, as you get larger to your more heavy particles. And it's going to keep a record of that inside of a chart here. The fan speed, you can also adjust that. And unlike having the ability to adjust it 1, 2, 3, 4 on your machine, you have increments in terms of the fan speed. So I could go with 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. So you have about 6 settings between 1 and 2. So this is going to be much more adjustable. You have about 18, 19, 20 settings in terms of the fan speed that you can adjust to. If you want to just put it on auto, you can put it on auto mode. That means it's going to adjust itself based on the ambient temperature inside of the room it's in. You can adjust also the LED brightness. So if you want the brightness of your LED to go down, you'll notice that that can also be adjusted. You have night mode and child lock mode. It's going to give you the ability to let you know on your filter status, and you can add a schedule. So if you want to start this at a certain time and end it at a certain time, place it in which mode, how bright the LED is, and the repeating pattern, just like a lot of the simple scheduling apps. Very simple to do here. And you can add in new product settings. So product settings is just going to be the name of it, your location assigned, product information, and your system information. True easy thing about the app is that I can turn it on. I can go somewhere. As you see, it's turned off. I can go somewhere through my day, and then I can turn it back on at the supermarket or at the office. I don't need to be home to turn this back on. So one small item I want to call your attention to is that when you are reinstalling the pre-filter, this cloth filter right here, you'll notice that it's a little bit tricky on the top. You really have to align all of the edges so that it's not overlapping. Otherwise, it's going to be harder to reinsert your fan unit or the head unit here on your 211i. And with that, thanks for watching, everybody. This is David with the French Close signing off. Bye, bye, bye.